In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Govee floor lamps. These things are pretty awesome, and I'm going to show you what you can do with them. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So Govee sent out these Govee Lyra floor lamps for me to test out. So that is what we're going to be taking a look at in this video today. So we see that this thing can be controlled by your smart voice. We've got colorful lighting, dimmable, remote control, can sync with music, and we have multiple scene modes. We've also got the options for warm white, daylight, cool white, and also 16 million different colors with this thing. What I like about this light, looking at the front of the box here, is that you can set different colors and have it rotate through. Also listen to music. It's going to kind of like beat to the music. I love everything that Govee has sent me so far, so I'm excited to get this unboxed and tested out. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. And with that said, let's get this thing unboxed and tested out. All right, look at this bad boy right here. This is the base of it. Got a pole going all the way down. This thing is pretty long. I was actually surprised at how heavy and sturdy this base is. I'm happy to see that it is. We've got the cable coming out the bottom here. This part right here is where we're going to be listening, or where it's going to be listening to any audio or music to, pump the lighting depending on that. But let's get it plugged in. I want to get it set up here in the app. All right. Wow, there it is. I like that so far. And I've got the app loaded up right here. Let's go ahead and click on the plus side up in the top corner. I'm gonna go ahead, what is this one? This would be an interior light. Oh, here we go. And we've got a table lamp. And if we scroll down, here we go. Here is the lyric. Is that what it's called? The lyric lamp? Lyra lamp. So we've clicked on that. It's doing a search for it right now. Okay, we're gonna start pairing the remotes. Hold out the tab. Press any button on the remote control. Power. Ooh, there we go. Pairing successful, version update. Yep, go ahead and update right now. Upgrade lamp number 2. Okay, so that's going to be running the update right now. We'll go ahead and run the update. Then I'll go through the settings in the app and we'll see what this thing can actually do. Okay, I've darkened up the room a bit so you can see these lights a little bit better, but I do have both of these lights connected to one of the remotes. So let's go ahead and turn them on. This is both of the lights. I did face this one facing out so you guys can see it a little bit better. I hope it shows up well on camera. And then this one here is facing at the wall so you can get an idea of it facing at the wall. So depending on how bright you want it to be, you can pull it a little bit farther away. If you want to get a little better coloring, you can get it up closer to the wall. That's going to give you some better idea of the coloring. We'll put it up closer to the wall so you can see that one. But I wanted to show you guys here in the app some of the different features that you can do with these lights. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on lamp number 1. That is going to be this lamp back in this corner. And one thing that I found, and maybe I just can't find it, but you can't control these lights together. It would be nice if you can put both of these lamps in, say, a room and then control the room like you would be able to do with like Philips Hue. So with like Philips Hue, I'd put both of these in, say, like the office room, and then I can control the office room, and everything in that room would sync up with each other. I wasn't able to find a way to do that here in the app. Maybe I just couldn't find it, but unfortunately, I have to control the lights separately from each other. So we're going to be controlling the one back here. I just changed it to sunset. Now these are the different scenes. Then we've also got ocean. It's going to be more of a blue in color. So we've got a blue in color right there. We've got forest, if you want to do green. We've got aurora back here. And the cool thing that I like about this one is that it slowly, if you notice that purple and the green are going up. So it gives it a little bit of animation in the lights right here. And if I wanted to have them both like that, I can go now over to lamp number 2, which is the one over this shoulder. And I can do the same thing over there. So we're going to go with aurora over there. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, why are there more options on this lamp than this lamp? Look at all these down here. Glacier, night. You know what? I wonder if I need to run an update on the other one. Because if I go, back over to number 1, and I'm on scenes, I don't have as many options here. Let's go ahead. Oh, look right here. New firmware version found. Let's go run it. Let's go ahead and run an update on this, and then we will check back and see what new features we're gonna get with this guy right here. All right, that took like 30 seconds to run the update, but it's now back up and running. I've got all of the features right now. Just a good thing to keep in mind, make sure that your firmware is always up to date on these devices right here, but now we've got all of these other different colors. So let's see if we click on Lake. It's gonna go through, okay. Kind of gives a little bit of flashing, I like that. We've got a cave here, purple, fire. Let's see what fire looks like. Okay. A little flickering right there. These things are super cool. So I was going through the scenes. I really like these different scenes, but you can do other things too. You can do different colors if you want to select your own colors. So you're going to select maybe a couple different lights right here, and then we can select, maybe set those to blue. We can also set the brightness right here. So I'm going to go ahead and set those all to 100%. So I want my blue a little bit brighter than my greens. So you can go ahead and do that. Fully customizable. So let's go ahead. I'm going to uncheck those guys. Let's go ahead and maybe make this one and this one red. So now we've got some red in there. Go ahead and set that one all the way up to 100%. So now we've kind of created our own look for this one right here. So great things you can do with that. These also go to music. So I'm going to use it on my remote so they both react at the same time. But if you notice, now these things are going off of the little speakers that they have in their plugs. And if somebody's talking or if there's music playing, anything going on, these guys can dance to the music. I'm going to go into the settings right here. And in the music, we've got several different things. So there's bounce, which is what you're looking at right now. I'm going to go ahead and switch. Which one are we on? Lamp number 1. I'm going to go ahead and switch on energetic. So now this one is on energetic over here. We've got rhythm, so we can do different things right here. That one, wow, that one's pretty crazy right there. We've got hopping for this one right here. So this is going to be different kind of scenes that you could do with different music right here. We've got strike on this one back here. If you want to do a little bit something different, and then vibrate now on that one back there. That one's a pretty cool one that I like to do. But you can obviously do these independently of each other or sync them up and control them together, which is pretty cool. Some other things you can do in here, you can affect, you can set timers, you can do brightnesses, they've got different modes. You've got a DIY mode that you can go in here and customize everything to how you want it to be. Scenes are the things that I like the most and the things that I've really been having fun with the kids for. If we back out of here, you can also go to smart. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music part of this. It's testing. Come on, music off? Nope, still music, okay. Oh, you know what? It's because if I keep pushing music on the remote, it's going to go through those different scenes. So that's kind of cool that you can just keep pushing that if you want to go through the different options that they have right there. So let's see. I want to go with cool. I'm going to push the cool on here just to have it be white. Let's turn it down, not so white. I'll also turn this around. Whoa! Turn this around so now facing that way. Or do we like it on me? A little bit more light on me now with the windows closed a little bit. But you can go in here and do the smart things right here. So I went in here and I created a smart routine that says general for the Wi-Fi devices, and I created one for my floor lamps. So if you look right here, I went and I added both floor lamps to the bottom. But what I don't like about this is that I can't like pick different scenes. So I can't necessarily control these together. This is where I was trying to set up for maybe setting both of them to forest or rain or fire, or the different scenes that they have set up where I can kind of control them both together. But I can control colors in here. So let's say I want them both to be green. I could do that and change them both to green, or I can go through and kind of set my own colors in here and click on the color wheel and let's see, move this around to pick a different color if I want to do that, where they'll both be controlled together. But I wasn't able to do the cool scenes, and the scenes are the things that I kind of like the most about this. So to move these around and change the colors, I wish you could do the scenes and control both of these lights together. Hopefully that is something that is coming in the future, but I've really been enjoying these things. You can put these next to your bed if you want to, replace a lamp. What I like about these is that maybe if you have a corner of your house that doesn't have a lot of windows and also doesn't have a lot of room where you can maybe put a big lamp, this is going to be something nice that you can just stick up in a corner. Like I've got this guy right here just up in a corner. And what I've been using this one for right here is that I do have a corner just right off camera right here. There are no windows over here. It's a really dark corner. And at night, I have this thing automatically going on. So because these things connect to Amazon and Google, you can set up different automations with it. So what I have done is I have set these both up in my office. I've got one in each corner of the room over here that are dark corners of my room. And I connected both of them to, oh, don't tell Philips Hue, but I'm using a Philips Hue motion sensor to trigger on all of the lights in the room. So not only am I triggering on a few of the Philips Hue things that I have, namely this Philips Hue Iris back here, but at night it's also turning on my Govee lights too. So it's cool that you can connect multiple or different brands together through Alexa, and that's what I've been using them for. So when I come into the office at night, they're gonna turn on for 10 minutes. If there's no motion after 10 minutes, then everything is going to turn off. But I've really been having a lot of fun with these lights. Kids have been having a lot of fun with these lights, playing with all of them. Obviously, rainbow is my girls' favorite color, and they love picking different scenes and watching the lights move. But what do you guys think about these lights? Is this something that you're gonna be picking up, or do you like something else better? Let me know in the comments below. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next video.